Better leave these where Mom won't see them. Oh, right. I was supposed to feed you. Poor little guy.
Tess?
Yeah?
Come down to the basement. There's something I want to show you.
The basement? What is it?
Oh, it's nothing really. Remember, this? Gah!
Where did this masterpiece come from?
Your Aunt August made it. When she was a kid. It's Lady, the dog we had when we were growing up.
And Aunt August isn't a rich and famous artist now?
Well, she is one of those things.
We've still got a little while before we actually move out, right?
Yeah, about...
The estate sale was weird. Having all those people in the house, I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay? Mom.
I just... We took care of your grandmother right up to the end, and...
And now they're selling the house out from under us. I know.
Wanna just...
Yeah, me neither. That's not... Aside from this hell picture.
Amazing that no one bought it, right?
Just shocking. Ugh.
Just remember that it needs to be done by Wednesday, so...
I know. Ooh, so dapper. Was this Grandpa's? Grandma's advice column was popular, wasn't it?
For a little while, yeah.
I felt really lucky that I got to ask her for...
You remember?
Yeah! And sometimes when I'd ask Grandma for it, I think she saved her special...
Well, she could have... Wow. A few pieces of pottery. I think this one is from South America. Not sure which country. And this one's Japanese.
I've never even left the country. Why haven't we ever gone anywhere cool?
Niagara Falls isn't cool.
It isn't Japan.
Well, cheaper, too.
But wouldn't it be fun? Me and you, and
Maybe an intra-continent.
somewhere warm, somewhere where...
Listen, we've discussed this. We're not going to Nevada to visit Penn. It's not gonna happen.
Well, what if I just went by myself?
By yourself? No way. It's a bad idea.
How come?
There's a bunch of reasons.
Like...
Like, I said so, and I'm your mother? Oh, hey. It's August. Ugh, exhausted. The States, but... Yeah, I remember. And I... Well... The what? Oh, right. Right. Yeah, it's around here. No, it's fine. Unbelievable.
What did she say?
Nothing helpful.
Is she still not gonna help us with...
No. She was just calling to ask me to find...
Any idea where it could be?
It must be upstairs somewhere. It has a red and black cover, white block.
Okay, let's go. I am the very model of a modern major general. La 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 da 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 mineral. I remember hiding in here with a flashlight to read my books when I was.
And a box of crayons, apparently.
We'd come to visit, and I'd be hiding in here, and I'd hear. I know she knew I was in there, but I don't know why. I just liked the feeling of knowing she was.
I have only slipped away into the next, somewhere very near.
Poem you read at Grandma's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, somebody bought Grandma's old writing.
And her typewriter. He said he was an advice columnist too, and wanted to use them for. He left a very nice note.
And a lot of.
Well, it was just an old.
But it had sentimental.
For us,
And for him. Can I see the note?
Sure.
Well, okay.
Glad you approve. Want to know something? Your grandmother didn't write this. I did.
You did? That's cool.
Well, the
No, but
It was actually really hard. I needed a lot, but I got it done.
I'm sure all her readers.
Yeah.
Guess I'll have to pack this after my next shift. Could August...
Could be. Want to go up and check?
Uh,
Oh, we need the attic hook thing.
oh, here it is.
Okay, come on up!
Damn, it's dusty. Now, where's that book? Oh, Grandpa Leo? He and Dad have that...
What do you mean?
Dad love...
No, he doesn't.
But he's always wearing those bowling shirts, didn't... Bowling shirts? Are you kidding? I thought he must have so much bowling pride that he wore those
No. They're definitely a fashion statement.
This explains...
Like why you never...
Yes. Okay, well, this is just... Why are these up?
You'd rather they were downstairs.
Good point. What's under here?
Here, let me grab that. Here. Hold on, it might still be...
There's something...
Here it is. Maybe if your dad had read this, he wouldn't have stopped working.
Mom! What's in there?
This is just some junk.
Your family had a...
Well, it was more of a cottage, I guess.
And you've never taken me to...
Well, I haven't been there since I was your age. We just stopped going one summer. The summer, I think there were just too many memories.
Oh my god.
What?
Aren't you seeing it?
Seeing what?
Right here! Behind them?
Uh-huh.
It's obviously the location of the bear...
In our backyard, you mean?
Indubitably.
Lady probably buried a bone.
Dogs don't really do that. Only cartoon dogs...
Only cartoon dogs bury bones, but real-life bootlegger?
It was a different time.
Sure.
Well, whoever this guy was... Grandma Helen... cheating on Grandpa?
No! Not the Helen I knew.
Intrigue. Grandma, what were you up to? Grandma's... Should we?
Oh, I don't think...
Oh, Grandma wouldn't have... I'm dead. What difference does it make to me? What is this? So, Grandma and this guy were. You never heard.
No, this...
And what is this, Keat?
Something at the summer...
Okay, well, now we've gotta go check. To find out who this Don't you want to know?
I don't know, Tess. We still have...
Come on.
I still need to call Tina at the theater and finish cleaning.
Come on. We never get to do stuff together. You spend all your time at the theater.
Well...
You do want to. I can see it, Mom. I can see.
You know, a little change. We could spare a weekend before we have to move for a little road trip.
Right.
And some of those little towns along the way are great.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's hit the road and see what we could really use a break from all this, even if it's just pack your overnight bag.
Yeah!
And bring your homework. I don't need you following.
What about...
We can FedEx it to her when we get back.
Okay. A road trip. This is... Is it okay if I turn on...
I don't know how much signal we'll get, but... What are you doing back there? Are you gonna do your...
No. Reading in the car makes me carsick.
Then what are you
I don't know.
So stop it. It's not safe. Tess, will you stop doing that?
Doing what?
You know exactly what you were doing. You were being annoying, and pretending like you don't know what it is just more annoying.
I can't stop being annoying if you don't tell me what I was doing.
Yes, you can. I've seen you not be annoying before.
When?
Not anytime recently. Just cut it.
Okay.
Tess, you said you'd stop it.
Stop what?
Tess, do you know the concept of tuck and roll? It's what you're gonna need to do when I throw you out of this car going 50 miles an hour. Now cut it out.
Oh, fine, but... What if I start?
Then I'm just going to ignore you. Or throw you out of the car. Either way, why don't we just not find out?
What highway are we on?
Oh, this is the old two-lane north route. From before there was it used to be the main route north, but now it's the way we always took to get up to the summer place when I was growing up, though.
Kind of desolate.
It didn't used to be. But with all the traffic going up the freeway now, everything...
When did you say the last time you were at this?
Oh, when I was, I guess...
I'm 16.
I meant about your age.
So, wow. No one's been there since, like, the 19th century.
Ha ha.
What was the Industrial Revolution like?
Tess, I would...
Did you ever meet Galileo?
Jesus.
I mean, I'm just estimating. It's a rough estimate.
It was the 60s. I think 1968.
So, like,
And you say you're bad at math.
what was it like?
The summer house?
And the Dark Ages, but yeah, the summer. From what?
Everything, I guess. School, town, same old. Every day just felt like it was hours when we were there.
Sounds really nice.
I don't know. It was somewhere I always associate. Yeah, we stopped going as a family when I was your age, and then I went off to college.
Did Dad even know about this place? I can't imagine Dad passing up a free summer home where he...
So you're saying your father is lazy?
No, Dad's a hard worker.
Okay.
He'd work late at the video store all the time. He'd be there with the closing shift.
watching movies on the store monitors.
You've got to have something on for the customers. Closing is a pain in the butt. And he'd manage the schedules and store. He even made the window displays.
Fine, those were... no. I mean, I guess there is a real reason, because I knew he would never have put in the work to actually fix it up.
It needed a lot of work.
Well, not last I saw it, but being unoccupied for decades, out there in the middle of...
It could still be in good shape. Maybe somebody's been...
You hope
No, like... You know, like... shoe elves. I mean, it'd be nice if it were... Considering we needed...
To live it? Tess, I'm sorry, it's...
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have central heat, or even really insulation. It's a summer home, not a winter home.
Well, it's better than not having a home at all, isn't it?
Okay, you know, we're not gonna be homeless.
But we're getting kicked out of Grandma Helen's...
We'll find a place.
What kind of place?
I don't know yet.
We're gonna be living in this car, aren't we?
No.
'Cause it feels like we're about to be living in the car.
We can find an apartment.
How are you even going to pay for an apartment?
The theater company, you know.
I thought you said it was underwater.
Well, you know, it's not doing great, but...
Mom.
What?
We need money.
Believe me, Tess, I know.
If Dad was still here,
Excuse me?
he could help. Pay for things.
If your father and I were still together, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place.
Well, have you asked Dad if he could send back some money? To help?
Absolutely not. He doesn't have the money.
But Dad moved out west for work. What? Don't laugh at me.
I'm not.
It wasn't for work? Then what was it then?
If he hasn't told you his side of the story, I'm not gonna step in and take that responsibility. Your father left me in a hell of a situation. We made decisions that depended on us both, stick. You idealize your father, and
Fine. Let's never talk about it. Let's...
Are you sending text messages to someone?
Yes? Yes, I am.
To who?
It's to whom? It was Dad.
Just getting his side.
No comment.
It's alright. Having a common enemy can help bring people together.
You're not my enemy.
Sometimes it feels that way.
Well, it's... not supposed to. Mom!
My God.
Are you okay?
I just didn't think it would still...
Well, and it looks
Well, it's not
of a dump.
weathered than the last time I was here, but I guess...
Want to start looking around?
Yeah.
Is this,
It's a mobile home.
what did I just say?
They're not the same thing. A trailer home hooks up to the back of a truck and can be... A mobile home arrives on a trailer.
Go on.
A mobile home...
Well, why didn't you just say that?
Well, I will admit, it took me a moment.
Oh, look at this big...
Kurt won that from me.
Kurt?
Well,
You had a summer fling?
well,
Was he cute?
I thought he was very handsome.
Oh my god, a bad boy?
Well, honestly...
Cool. Oh, no.
No. Well, a little like that.
Ah, no. So, what happened?
I don't remember. It was just a...
Wow.
Hey, maybe we should keep looking around for more relevant...
Sheesh, what happened?
Looks like the wall gave way.
What is this thing?
It's the water heater.
Oh, that's why you said water damage. Well, it's not going anywhere now. Can we climb over it?
No! God, look at all that...
I'm up on my tetanus shots, aren't I?
We're not risking it.
Well, what's that thingy back there?
It's a maintenance hatch?
Is there any other way into the...
I think there's a way to get in from... Why are you...
Well, if we could get into the crawl space, we could climb back up out of that.
I'm not sure why you're using the...
And also, I really want to see if there's any cool... Like a skeleton.
Listen, you can give it a peek if you want, but there is...
Hey, no problem. It's out there. That buried bootleg.
Uh-huh. Bigfoot, too.
Do you think he found the gold already?
What makes you so sure Bigfoot's...
Oh, I love it. Equal opportunity cryptids. Very forward thinking.
It's 2003, Tess. Anyone can be a Bigfoot.
What's in here?
That's just August's old room. Let's...
So, this is how we get.
You keep saying
So, this is how intrepid.
among other person...
Fine then. You're probably too frail to get in.
Wow. Okay, into the filthy crawl space you go.
See you on the other side. Wait. Ooh, this is good. Mom's gotta see this. Mom, I found a way in. Hang on, I'll open the back door. Hey, Mom, I found something. Look, look.
Another letter.
He wanted to live with Grandma on a boat. Maybe we can figure out where the boat was.
It looks like... well... it looks like a boat.
A houseboat.
Can't see much of this.
It's near... Maybe we can look for some of those.
A place in Canada with trees.
Do you remember...
Leave my I mean... I guess when I was around your age, I started wondering why they didn't seem to...
Makes sense to...
Yeah.
Huh. I remember when I started wondering that about you and Dad. You're both so... Did you used to...
When you're together at first, everything about each other, but when you get used to each other... But sometimes, you know, by that point...
Too late. Because you have a kid?
Well, that can be one fact.
So you think you and Dad would have split up a lot?
I...
Well, I'm sorry I held everything. Maybe you would have been happier if you...
Honey, that's not... It's not as simple as that. And it's not because of you. We'll talk about it someday.
Wins someday.
Not today.
Then when?
Not... Go mechanics! Oh, man. I forgot that August had this.
But August didn't even go to Fort State.
She almost did. We were both so excited. Don't you remember Grandma talking about how much she...
I remember her talking about how sexist it was.
Yeah, well, everything was sexist back then. But we're a Ford State family. You'll be a triple legacy.
I don't even know if I want...
What do you mean you don't know if you want to go to college?
I can make my own choices.
What kind of choice is...
I'm not gonna be broke. I've been working really hard on my design business. And August didn't go to college.
August was lucky. She's talented.
When I'm 18.
Look, I don't want to talk about this.
Fine. Poor kid. Did she get made fun of a lot? At school and stuff?
I think she got picked on when she was little, but she toughened up. I guess right around this age, when we came back from our last summer trip.
What changed?
I don't know.